Fire. It's deadly dangerous, and given the right conditions, a blaze can break out in seconds. Thousands of lives are lost each year in house fires, and it lays waste to hundreds of thousands of acres of forest. Most of the time, there is a straightforward explanation for its cause. But for the residents of this tranquil village in Sicily, the reasons behind a series of fires is nothing short of a mystery. Canneto di Carogna, Sicily, 2003. One man becomes the victim of some truly bizarre blazes. Meet Nino Pezzino.
A casa.
I was at home, and the first fire started at my house. Some wires caught fire.
It's a small electrical fire, easily put out.
We realized that there was this problem with the wiring, and we thought it was just us, so we called the electrician, and we got the house rewired.
The electricity is shut off, while the wiring is fixed. The circuitry is dead. Nothing can work. So why then does Nino's television burst into flames? They can find no logical explanation to that question, but it's only the beginning of a strange set of occurrences. Fires begin breaking out in the village. Nino's cousin's house is gutted.
It was the mattress. Inside the mattress, all the springs had melted, but the outside of the mattress was totally fine. So these weren't normal fires.
An investigation fails to find the source of the ignition. It's decided that the electrical power to the village should be cut off.
Nothing happened for 6 days, so we were convinced that we had solved the problem. But then there was this fire on some fuse boxes, even though there was no power. We found that even without electricity, we were having the same problems.
The sight of fire extinguishers on sidewalks and street corners is common, but it's a little comfort to those who have already experienced the fiery phenomenon. Light switches, appliances, cell phones, and even water pipes catch fire. And although it's never confirmed, a young man claims his trousers caught fire. Many are skeptical, but no one is ready to rule it out. With fires breaking out without apparent source, they continue to search for clues. Some begin to suspect the nearby train line. It's determined that a buildup of electrical energy caused by grounding wires is to blame. But that is just one of many theories put forward by various experts and scientists. Meet civil engineer Francesco Venerendo.
We never had any difficulty before tackling things such as earthquakes, forest fires, volcanoes, that sort of thing. But in the whole history of emergencies in Italy, this was unheard of, something we couldn't explain at all.
Everything is blamed, from naturally occurring surges of electricity to volcanic activity on Mount Etna miles away. But nothing can be proven. In desperation, villagers turn to the church.
The one thing we did do was that we asked the local priest to perform a mass for us. I never used to think it was possible for these sorts of things to exist. I'm a very skeptical person, but when they happen in front of you, things spontaneously combust in front of your eyes, you start to believe in the paranormal.
Canneto di Carogna seems in the grips of what is referred to as spontaneous combustion. There is no such thing as a safe place, and residents are desperate for answers. But then, as suddenly as it began, it stops. There hasn't been a fire since the summer of 2005. Now, the entire village is under the watchful eye of the latest high-tech magnetic and thermal detection equipment. Experts hope that science will be able to provide the answer to this bizarre fiery phenomenon. Nino Pezzino, along with the rest of the villagers, are relieved, but on edge. For now, the cause of the fires remains a mystery. So there you have it. No ironic twist of fate, no incredible escape or survival. Just an odd story that isn't really over. Did spontaneous combustion happen in a small town in Sicily? So that leaves us with the story of the village in Sicily, where spontaneous combustion burned fuse boxes, appliances, and homes in January of 2004. The story is true. Authorities have yet to figure out what caused the fires. Nino Pizzino really does live in Cagneto di Corogna, and he thinks they haven't seen the end of it.
I believe something will happen again. I can see they're not confident. They haven't figured out what's causing these fires yet.
Strange but true. Did you believe it? Well, if you didn't, then your quest for the truth continues on the next episode of Urban Legends.